Hello, this is Dean Naughton with Sales Evolution. Today we're going to be talking about how to choose the proper farm area. Many of us know that it takes us a long time to get results out of a farm area, and I'm here to push on that a little bit because I believe that if you choose the right area, you should be able to see results within about 90 days. Now, let's first talk about sales cycles real quick. A sales cycle says this, that I first bring a product to market, and I get a growth spurt, I have the highest peak in sales, and then it starts to decline. Now what companies do, laundry detergents or anything else, is they not only do this, they add a new fragrance or a new color or a new whatever, and they get another sales cycle coming on next to it. Does that make sense? So they're building up to get this peak performance. Now in real estate it's a little bit different because it doesn't have such a fast downward spiral, and so we call it the plateau of real estate sales. There is a growth in a neighborhood, a plateau of sales, and then a decline. This is what happens. And what we want to do is we want to find the homes that are in this plateau of sales, because this plateau of sales means money. So here's our target area. How do we find those subdivisions? How do we find them? Well, we're going to talk about that really quick. Now, for sake of argument, this is what a subdivision looks like. I know they don't all look like that, but let's say they do. And I'm going to divide them up, especially like these bigger communities, into a grid system. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up in the MLS the active pendings and solds of that neighborhood over the last 12 months. And so when I look at the actives, we'll make them black. We'll make the pendings blue. And we'll make the other one red. And these are the solds. These are the ones we really care about anyway, right? And so we have these three colors that are out there. And when we pull up the active pending and sold on a quarterly basis, we want to map it. And what it will look like is something like this. Woo! Okay? Stab myself with a pen. All right. Now what we're looking at is the active pending and solds in this neighborhood. And what we see is there are some areas that have more population than others. Isn't that true? And so you might not be able to see the color differentials and all of that, but here's what I want you to understand. That the active pendings and solds over a year basis, pulling them by a quarter, so 4 different pulls in a mapping like this will show you where on this plateau it's at. And it might not be the whole neighborhood. Right here in this one, it's completely blank. So you know what? We don't want that one. This one has an active pending but no solds. There's no solds over here, or here, or here. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm eliminating people that the market isn't moving. It's down here in the lower levels of the plateaus, away from the plateaus, but in the valley of no sales. All right? So I just start eliminating subdivisions, or at least portions of it, that don't have any reds in them. Now I'm left, I started off 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I started off with 20 squares. And I've eliminated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Over half of the neighborhoods, or half of the areas in that subdivision. Isn't that amazing? Now I can focus the money that I do have for marketing on the neighborhoods that are actually selling. And if I really targeted down, I would see that right here is a great place to market. It would be a fantastic place to market. And so I can invest all of my money, all of my resources into a neighborhood that's actually moving. Or even a section. Who cares if it's only 3 or 4 streets? If it has that kind of results, does it matter? See, choosing a farm area is so important, and I want you to understand this. Now, there's more to it, of course, and what you're going to do and how you're going to approach them, but I really want you to know that from here, you have the ability to choose a good farm area. I thank you very much for your time today, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.